Hey, you guys. Okay. I know I like disappeared and come back like a true Pisces, but okay, so sorry. I know it's like I touched my face and I realized when I watch back videos, I'll be like, yeah, so that's gross. Sorry, my hair looking like a toupee because I got a top pineapple ponytail. But yeah, I'm waiting for them to do the state inspection and DOT inspection on the truck. Then hopefully we can get out of here because our last day for this run is tomorrow. Like I said it before, we've been making $1,000 a day, Monday through Friday. He just went straight past me. um, it's been delivering carpet, vinyl. We've been delivering to like Lowe's, Home Depot, installers, carpet and flooring places, and I've been watching Kevin over here work his ass off, pulling them carpets. So, how do you feel about being an owner operator? No comment.
You talking to me?
Yeah. So, how do you feel about being an owner operator?
I don't know what to say right now, honestly.
You don't know. For me, it was exciting, and then it's like my excitement like got smaller because it's like reality hit, and I was like, oh shit. Because usually, excuse my language, because usually when things happen, we have a company to fall on, they have a number, they have this and that for us to do, cool. But when it's your company and your truck and something happens, do you have anything in line? Do you have roadside? Do you know what actions you're going to take? For those who do not rent. Now, for those of you who do rent, you probably got like a hotline number to call. The rental place is going to take care of all those, they're going to take care of the maintenance on their truck. If something happens, they pay for it. For those of you who plan on owning or own a truck, those are your out-of-pocket expenses. And they add up quickly. Real quick. Like, what was it? We got brakes, front and rear, and drums. Was it front and rear too? And that was about a little bit under $1,000. But parts. Actually, I'm going to say all together, because the parts I spent about $400 some on. And I ended up buying a brake chamber I didn't even need. Note to self also, it's cheaper for you to go out and get the parts yourself versus like TA or whoever to get it, because if they have to get it, they're going to charge you about close to an extra 20% just for them to retrieve or go get the parts. So that's a little tip, because that's what we were told by TA. They're like, well, if you get the parts yourself, you save a lot of money. We're like, wait, what? They're like, yeah, we're going to charge you to go get the parts. I'm like, oh, okay. It's a lot. There's a lot of fees. Like, depending on what state you're in. Like I said, some states require this, some states don't require that. Excuse me, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm so stuffy, my allergies. The sinuses with my ass. Sorry, I'm trying to stop cussing. But it's a lot to consider. Money wise, for those who have less money, like I had less money, I basically started this with, I want to say about 17,000, around that range, because I put everything I had into this. Like, I had people who owe me money, and I seen other people like, I need it. I'm trying to start my own business. I need it. Yeah, about 17, 18. Like I said, my truck I got off an auction for 21,000, and the auction adds additional $1,200 sales fee or whatever. So I financed it for 22, and then like I said, my truck note is $13 a month for 24 months. They don't like long leases or buyout leases. Insurance is gonna whoop ass. Sorry, I have to keep saying I'm not gonna curse. Insurance, we had to put like, I'm around off to $2,500 down for Progressive. If you got somebody who's older and with better credit to put your insurance through, do it. It's gonna save you a lot of money. Do it. Do it. What else? For those of you who want your own authority, you're gonna need that insurance, BOC 3, UCR or something like that. I'm gonna say the whole authority to get it. And plus, I needed insurance in order to retrieve my truck. I'm not even gonna include the truck, but for the MC altogether, I want to say about $3,000. Now, you don't have to have a truck to get your MC. You can go online and use a random truck's VIN number and get your insurance to get your MC active. That's a good little tip that I found out after the fact. But I already had a truck. So money, booking loads is tough for a box truck. I'm not gonna cap, but there are a lot of places that dish out box truck loads and stuff. Those, like I said, Amazon is real easy to get on with. Amazon is very easy to get on with. Estimate your costs and your expenses. That's gonna really help you to see how much money you need to make at least a week. I just did by month. No, you need to do it by week and by day. Like, I'm telling you. Like, for me, I need at least like $470 a day to stay above a certain range. I do not expect to pay myself at all. I'd rather my partner get paid before me. I only factor in his pay when I do expenses because I know I'm not going to see much profit or nothing at all. So teaming makes the job easy, more hands-on. Box truck is more hands-on versus semi. For those of you who are like, I'm not touching nothing, do not get into Amazon. Do not get into Amazon if you don't want to touch nothing and you're doing box truck with Amazon. Don't do it to yourself. You're going to be irritated. But to me, Amazon wasn't that hard. Amazon takes some organization and a set plan. You got to go over the set plan to get the job done and go back. To me, Amazon was cool. It's just we messed up scanning the wrong stuff. So we was there super early. We ended up being like 8 minutes late, which pushed us like 10 minutes late to the first stop. And then we were only 5 minutes late to the next stop, 2 minutes late to the next stop, but we're still overall late. Because Amazon don't care. Amazon be like, late is late, sweetie. I don't care how many minutes you're late. And to me, Amazon was really easy like, it don't seem like you're making a lot of money, but really I want to use Amazon as like a filler. Let's say we're somewhere and we can't get a load right away. I still want to put some money into the business. Or let's say if I'm local and I don't want to go back out OTR on the road at the moment, I could just do Amazon to keep a little something coming in. I'm not fully dependent on Amazon. And Amazon's local, but to me it's not that local. Anyway, you'll still be within your state. The rates are pretty decent. Like, I've seen stuff for Cleveland box truck for like $300, $400 per load. And that's the stuff I can see. Like I said, I just started. I don't even have a score. So, but just ask those questions. I'm making another video. I just trying to get my thoughts together. Bye, y'all.